A very good morning, students. In the yesterday's class, we have discussed about the Wickham struggle, untouchability, and how the struggle was started. And we know it was started by the two men who were not allowed. By three men. In those, two men were not allowed to enter a road which were prohibited for the lower caste. And this struggle, Wickham's Satyagraha, is the foremost agitation and it's very well organized, and it started in Kerala in the last 19th century, last quarter of 19th century. And what is the aim? Its aim is to eradicate untouchability. Even though it was started in Kerala as a local movement, there is a mutual relationship between national movement and the local movement, because in the national level, leaders are trying for liberation from the political clutches of British. So next we have seen a great leader, the main architect behind this movement. Who is that? T.K. Madhavan. And he has first started his resolution in 1918, but it was rejected. Then he took another step. What is that? He took Gandhiji's support, and many people's mind have changed on their ideas of untouchability. They started to hate this term untouchability. And the other move is he became a member of Indian National Congress, and he want to attract the attention from all over India to the situation in Kerala. And we see that we have many committees have formed to protest against this untouchability, and large number of volunteers are coming from all over Kerala, and these organizers cannot control them. And we see that Sri Narayana Guru has gave good inspiration for Satyagrahis. Both Gandhiji and Guru supported non-violence movement. They opposed violence method. Here we stopped the last class. So let's continue to the next page. In the next we can see that the appeal of Satyagraha went beyond religious. Beyond religious means not only Hindus but all other religions also followed in this Satyagraha, and it has went beyond the regional parameters. That means it went beyond Kerala. Outside Kerala, there were many volunteers coming for friend to participate in this movement, and it was indicated by the very nature of participation. Every Indians are trying to participate in this movement. In addition to the Christians and Muslims who participated in this agitation, a party of 12 Akalis means member of Sikh, headed by Lala Lal Singh and Kripal Singh, came to Wickham. Even the Sikhs came to the Wickham and set up a langar. This is langar. It is a community kitchen. It is followed in Sikhism. The Sikhs enthusiastically participated in these agitations and provided food for the volunteers. There is another great leader, E.V. Ramasamy. He was popularly known as Periyar, and his wife Nagamai came to the Satyagraha on the 14th of April. This is E.V. Ramaswamy. He is a social activist and a politician. He rebelled against Brahminical dominance and gender and caste inequality. And this is Nagamai, wife of E.V. Ramasamy. In this struggle, E.V. Ramasamy had got yet another nickname, that is Wickham Veerar. Sobrick means nickname, because he was imprisoned twice during these agitations. And this is first time in India women also played an important role in these agitations, and women were there in large number. Their involvement is in large number, and participation is also many women participated in these events. For example, some of the leaders who stood forefront of the Satyagraha, women leaders were Narayani Amma, Meenakshi Amma, Tirumalai Amma and Nagamma Amma. However, these many women were participated in this struggle, but nobody mentioned it in the history. The historians omitted their name or just presented as the wives of prominent leaders. Their representation is not at all seen in any one of the history. Here, women are sidelined by the historians, but K. N. Panikkar mentioned all the names of women who fought for this struggle. In order to achieve Gandhiji's advice, a Savarna Jada was organized from Vaikam to Thiruvananthapuram under the leadership of Mannat Padmanabhan, who is the founder of Nayar Service Society. Mannat Padmanabhan is also a freedom fighter and a social reformer. He was founder of Nayar Service Society and he is considered as the visionary reformer. Savarna Jada means the Jada conducted by the upper caste people. Okay. The purpose of the Jada is declared as, it was publicly declared as is to present a monument. A memorial means a monument to the Maharana region, means who is the Maharani who is governing there. They want to present a monument, but its real intention was to make more public opinion. The Jada was started from Vaikam. As usual, where the struggle has started, from there the Jada has also started from 1st November 1924, and the Jada has stopped at least in 200 places on the way, and there were many public receptions were organized during this Jada, and the leaders of Jada has denounced means condemned. Actually, they hated this practice of untouchability and they condemned it in very strong terms. This Jada is a very important event because it was happened for the first time. This Jada is happened for the first time in the public life of Travancore, and it made a very favorable impression on many minds. Many minds was impressed by this Jada. At the same time, another Jada came from Sujindram at another place in South Travancore under the leadership of Dr. M. Emburamal Naidu. He is yet another freedom fighter. And the Satyagraha was very successful. This Satyagraha had succeeded in making the problem of untouchability a matter of public debate. Before, it is not at all talked in public. There is no debate conducted against this untouchability, but this Satyagraha made it as a matter of public debate and created a climate of public opinion, and they created a platform for the public opinion against this oppressive practice. So the authorities were finally responded for the pressure of the Satyagrahis and decided to grant some concessions. Gandhiji's interventions. You know that Gandhiji had also intervened in this struggle. So it helped, Gandhiji's interventions helped this Satyagraha in arriving at a compromise. So as a result, the roads around the Vaikam temple were allowed for all the castes, without any distinction, without any difference, except 2 lanes leading to the eastern Gopuram was not allowed, but all other roads were allowed. Following this announcement, after this announcement, the Satyagraha was called off. The Satyagraha was ended on 23 November 1925. The question of access to roads at Vaikam was just a symbolic representation of the larger problem. What is the larger problem is untouchability prevailing in the society. So the outcome of Satyagraha is very significant not as a concrete achievement, but it has brought a major break. It has broke all the established ideas about untouchability. You see that the result is very small. Only the few roads were opened for the lower caste people, but this made a significant changes in the minds of the people, and they started to hate this practice of untouchability. In struggles against social obscurantism based on religious beliefs. Obscurantism means deliberately hiding facts or details. In some details in the religious beliefs are hidden. To spot these such details, such beliefs, the initial step is very difficult. So the initial step to fight against such religious beliefs is very difficult. But the Vaikam Satyagraha represented the first difficult step. But this Vaikam Satyagraha is successful in making a first step against the untouchability. The Temple Entry Proclamation in 1936 has completely, almost totally undermined the practice of untouchability. And this proclamation has granted members of lower caste has the right to worship in Hindu temples. And this proclamation was made possible how? By the campaign Set Free during the Vaikam struggle. Even though we can see that Vaikam struggle has started, its first step is very difficult, but it set a lot of differences in the minds of people, in the mindset of people, and the Proclamation Act had totally undermined the practice of untouchability, and the lower caste people were allowed to worship in Hindu temples, and this big change was brought out by the Vaikam struggle. So many leaders have fought, many women have came forward for the movement, and this was a great movement which has a good link between national movement as well. Many prominent leaders worked for this movement, and it became a successful. And I hope you students understood the lesson, and today the module has completed. Tomorrow we can start a new module. Thank you, students.